y'all, it's your girl Alasia Monay. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm real, I'm raw, and I'm authentic. If you haven't subscribed to me already, I suggest that you should, because you're gonna love it here. What you see is what you get. I tell all my subscribers that what you see is what you get. I'm not faking anything, and I'm gonna give it to y'all real and raw. Hence this video. If you came to visit this video, then you probably want to look at my take on things, or you might be going through something similar, or you might be thinking exactly what I'm thinking, but you might need to hear it from someone else to get confirmation. So that's what I'm here to talk about today. Y'all, I really just wanted to turn on the camera and just give y'all some motivating advice and be real with y'all, because people don't be real with y'all. These other content creators, some content creators, they sell you a dream, or like they had what's going on. But I told y'all from the jump, I'm really gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna give it to y'all real. I'm gonna give it to y'all raw, because if I can help someone from making the same mistakes or taking the same steps I did, or maybe help someone do what I did but do it better, then that's just what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's just what I'm gonna do. So it's been this trend going around on TikTok saying social media is not real. The first slide would say social media is not real, and then the next slide would say why social media isn't real or whatnot. Some people make it fun and jokes, but some people be real. I'm gonna make a video telling y'all it's real. Social media is not real. Like, that's a real ass statement. Social media is not real. And I say that because I know how I am personally, y'all. People look at me, might not be you, but people look at me as like, girl, you doing your damn thing, like you doing this. I'm so proud of you, so proud of you, so proud of you. And I'm proud of myself for all the progress that I have made as well. But I'm going to be here to tell you that people show you what they want to show you. And I have showed y'all a lot of me. I have showed y'all the vulnerable side of me. I have showed y'all the process of me moving, looking for a job. I have showed y'all a lot. But it's still a lot that I still have not filmed. And I kept behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? But I'm being here to tell you, don't let social media fool you. Okay? I was watching Alyssa Howard video, and y'all, she's been monetized on YouTube. Everyone know, pretty much everyone who's like into the lifestyle content know who Alyssa Howard is. And she made a video similar to this. Okay, so when y'all finish watching my video, I suggest y'all go watch her video, because what she said is real. Like, and she's been in the YouTube game, the content creator game, for a long time. And she tells you that it forces you to put you in a mindset, even though we don't realize it, maybe putting us in that mindset, to move faster than we actually have to. It puts you in a mindset, or you want to rush your progress. And when I say that, it's because, for instance, myself, I'm 23 years old, guys. I had my daughter when I was 19. I found out I was pregnant with her at 18. At 20, I got my first place, because I felt like it was the normal. Like, okay, like I want my own place now. I want my privacy. I want this. I want that. Woo, woo, woo. And yeah, reality I did have a child. But y'all, I'm very fortunate to be able to stay at home, okay? I'm not in a toxic household. You know, we have our days. Family have their days. Everyone has their attitudes. Women, well, mothers and daughters, if you know, you know. It's like a love-hate relationship. Not necessarily hate, but you love your mother to death. But I ain't got to go into that. If you know, you know. But like I said, I was 20 years old when I moved out, and I really didn't have to move out then. I felt like I had got so twisted into the mindset of seeing social media. Oh, it's other young mothers just like me. They create content. Even the ones that's not creating content, they own their shit. They got their own place. I want my own place. I want my baby to have her own room. Woo, 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 woo. And y'all, I did just that. I felt like I was influenced by other people on social media trying to move at their pace, because they made it look so easy. And once I got there and did it, it wasn't as easy as I thought. And remind you, I'm working a regular 9 to 5. I was working a regular 9 to 5 when I first moved out my mother's house. Okay, like, my content had took off then at all. My content have not took off yet. I'm still building myself up now. I'm more consistent now than I was then. You feel me? Like, I felt like once I moved out my mother's house, I'm like, okay, I'm going to be more consistent at content. I can do videos of me being a mother, staying alone as a young mother, things like that. And I just thought everything was going to be peaches and cream, everything was going to fall into place. But in reality, y'all, it didn't. Like, I had so much stress on my shoulders from being a mother, trying to pay the bills, okay, because things did get even harder, because I even got more bills now, being that I moved out of my mom's house And I didn't even have time to create content. Okay? I didn't have time. Like, when I wasn't working, I was so tired. I was sitting at home, just me and my baby. Like, I feel like I didn't even play with her and things as I should have, as much as I should have. Like, I slacked up a whole lot. But I feel like social media influenced me to go out there and get on my own as quick as I did. So, when I moved in out of my mom's house, my rent was like $1,200. I had utilities and stuff because, no, it was really like $1,400. Then I had utilities and things like that. And what else did I have? Car note, car insurance. And then during that time, I had to pay my daughter daycare bill as well because when her father wasn't on good terms and I had to still work. So therefore, there was an extra bill added to my plate. And also during this time, y'all, this is when the gas prices had spiked up in the United States. Like, gas was like $6 or $7. Regular gas was priced at $6 or $7. And if you know, you know. Like, y'all remember during that period of time when gas was that high? So it's like, I was putting a lot of gas in my vehicle because I was staying an hour away. And I still had to bring my daughter an hour here to daycare because nothing up there would fit around my schedule. It was like a lot. I had a lot on my plate. But I feel like social media is what forced me to get out there. I was so busy looking at others my age. And I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be easy. They did it. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not how it works. And I feel like if I would have never been on social media as hard or looking up to these people, then I feel like I would have never had the pressure to go out there and get on my own, y'all. I would have never had the pressure. So, result back to that was when I was 20 years old. I moved back home at 21, okay? And then in January of 2023, I decided that I wanted to move across the state, okay? I'm like, okay, I want to be in Houston. I want to move to Texas. This is where content creating is taking off at. I can collab with people. I can, you know, build my brand. I can branch out and I can network. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, I did just that. I moved to Houston in August 1st of 2023. I moved to Houston. And hence, that's where most of my subscribers came from. They've been following me ever since then. I love y'all. But I moved to Houston in August of 2023 off a leap of faith. And, you know, I had the kind of same mindset that I had when I moved out onto my own the first time. But this time, instead of me moving an hour up the road, y'all, I moved 1,300 miles away. 1,300 miles away from my family. So the same stresses that I had on myself an hour away, I had the same stresses on myself 1,300 miles away. And everybody looked at me, y'all. Everybody in my hometown, people I grew up with, my friends, people I went to college with, everybody looked at me. It's like, girl, you doing the damn thing. You feel me? I feel like I had the influence on them that others had on me, if you get what I'm saying. And everybody thought it was just so peaches and cream and so easy for me. Like, I still have people to this day who don't know, who haven't been watching my YouTube, that don't know that I recently moved back. They still like, yo, like you are my inspiration, woo, woo, woo. And I'm happy that I could be somebody's inspiration. But I'm here also to tell you that it's not easy. And when I say that it's not easy, it's a lot of factors that go into it. This is the things that people don't talk about. And y'all, when I mean like I would put myself through it, I was holding on. But with me, y'all, I don't have like living from paycheck to paycheck because once again, when I moved to Houston, my content hasn't took off yet. Like I said, I'm still building my platform as we speak now. Okay, I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. I'm not doing none of that. I don't have a constant income from creating content. Even with everything else I invest in, it's not a solid enough income that I have yet so where I can just say fuck a 9 to 5. I still work my 9 to 5. I still work a 9 to 5 and then I still create content at the same exact time because I haven't took off yet. So I'm thinking about these content creators who already took off and then they selling us these dreams. Hence, Alyssa Howard, I ain't gonna say she sold us these dreams. But she, like she said, she hid a lot behind closed doors until she came out with that video. She was still felt like that her expenses had to keep up with her lifestyle. In a way, for me, that was kind of like the same thing for me, but I feel like it was the influence for social media. Like, y'all, I'm 23 years old and I've had 4 or 5 cars already. And every time I bought a car, I bought a newer car or a better car. Okay? And I felt like, I'm not going to say necessarily because of social media purely, but I felt like that I had to keep up with this lifestyle that I was portraying. But in a way, I was living that lifestyle. But at the same time, it's like I was barely getting by, okay? Like, I'm paying my bills, I'm living this lifestyle, now I got this little bit of money to get me over. I don't have anything going to savings, so I can't save for a rainy day. And one day, y'all, when you cannot save for that rainy day gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. So I feel like everything that I've been going through recently, I was never not humble, but the situation that I've been going through recently has humbled me even more. So I'm here to tell y'all, social media is okay to be influenced by social media. It's okay to be influenced by social media, but you gotta realize that people show you what they want to show you. Because I was showing people me smiling. YouTube seen the vulnerable side of me. But when it came to my Instagram and all my mainstreams of social media that people actually watch me on constantly, I showed people me smiling. I showed people me going out to eat. I showed people me shopping. I showed people me spending time with my daughter. I didn't show the struggles that I was going through behind closed doors. I was just getting by, y'all. I was paying my bills, and that's about it. Okay? But there's no way to live. So I'm here to tell y'all, if y'all still staying at home, stay at home as long as possible. If you're still driving in a paid-off car, drive that paid-off car as long as possible, okay? You don't need to go get no payments right now. I done had a car payment the last 3 cars I had, y'all. And each time I got a new car, guess what? The car payment went up higher, higher, and higher, and higher. I'm not even going to talk about how much I was paying for my Kia before I just wrecked that car. But just know, I was paying a good amount of money. And hence my last video when I was explaining everything to my subscribers about my life update and what's been going on. I told y'all I didn't have any insurance on my car. Do you know why? Because I couldn't keep up with the insurance on my car. It was very, very, very expensive for me. And I had to keep up with everything else in my life. Hence the roof over my head. Like, I was paying $1,800 in rent. $1,800. Remind you, it's just me. Not getting no kind of assistance. I'm working a 9 to 5 or paying for daycare. I wasn't getting no daycare help. Like, I was doing everything on my own, y'all. And I was hustling. You feel me? Like, even from selling plates because I like to cook. I even started doing that. And I still do like to cook. I'm bringing y'all more cooking vlogs. But y'all, I was doing everything just to keep my head above water. But there's no way to live. So now I'm back at home. I have a chance to regroup, start over, save some money, still be working on my content, even though I don't like being in this setting here because I do feel like, you know, I become stagnant when I'm in the area like this because there's really nothing here. But if I gotta travel to get some content in, that's what I'm gonna do. At least I'm at home and I'm saving money. A lot of people don't have that luxury of coming back home and starting over. I'm glad I did. But if you do have that luxury, y'all, you're thinking about moving back home, but you're worried about what everybody else is going to say, baby, don't worry about them. Because half of the people that has done what you done can't do it, or they haven't did it. Who are you to worry about what somebody is saying about you, or you moving back home, when they never left home in the first place? When they never took a leap of faith and stepped outside of their comfort zone in the first place? Who are you to feel some type of way about what they have to say? You shouldn't. You only can feel embarrassed if you're embarrassed of yourself. And baby, I ain't embarrassed about nothing I went through. That's why I get up here and I be real, I be raw, and I be authentic with y'all. But I'm saying all this to say, y'all, like people are saying, like this trend is going on, social media is not real. Stop being so hooked on social media. Stop thinking that this is everybody's lifestyle. Some people faking the funk. You get what I'm saying? And even the people that's not faking the funk, you get what I'm saying? They going through real things too. It's hard out here to be realistic. It's very, 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 very hard. So if you have to regroup, start over as many times as you have to. Start over as many times as you have to. Baby, it's you. This is your journey. This isn't no one else's journey. It's nobody's journey but yours. Start over as many times as you have to. Regroup as many times as you have to. Especially if you have a strong support system behind you. And to be honest, I'm grateful I have a strong support system behind me. When I told my mom that I was coming back home because everything that has transpired in Houston, you know what she said? Come on, baby. You know you always got a home. Now, you don't have no choice but to absolutely be out there and fend for yourself. I absolutely understand. Like, you do what you gotta do. It might be hard. Maybe look at some other alternatives. I'm telling you, a lot of people sleep on doing a long-term Airbnb rentals. Like, for instance, I was paying $1,800 a month, and I was paying that. I'm sorry, I was paying $1,800 a month for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That was before utilities. So including utilities and necessities for the house, I say probably like $2,200-$2,300, right? You could go get an Airbnb. I don't know if you by yourself or maybe you got a child or two. I don't know. But if you're by yourself, you can go get an Airbnb, long-term Airbnb rentals. You rent on a month-to-month basis for like $1,600, all utilities included. So sometimes you have to reroute and look into other options. And if you have to do that, I suggest you doing that because it's probably the cheaper way out. But me, I was just like, I'm just ready to regroup now. Like, y'all, I'm really starting from scratch right now. And when I say that, I really am. Like, I'm back home. I wrecked my car before I moved back home, so I don't have a vehicle right now. I have to buy me another vehicle. And everything just been coming into play right now when it comes to my life. And I feel like I'm going through this for a reason. You know, they say things get real hard just for things get better. And they say God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldier. And God know I'm a soldier. So I feel like I'm going through everything right now for a reason. But I also wanted to put out this video because I feel like somebody need to hear it. That social media isn't real. People have financial struggles every day. People have to start over every single day. Some of these people that you think are living luxury really isn't living luxury. That is not their home. That is not their house. These cars they're getting, they're not bought. They may be rented for some time being. I'm just telling you. I done seen it. People that I looked up to was so amazed in, and so amazed about, just to realize they're going through the same thing that I'm going through. Okay, so I'm just here to say, take that leap of faith. But if you have to start over as many times as you have to. And that's really all I want to talk to y'all about, y'all. I just felt like I had to put this video out. It's weighing heavy on my chest, y'all. Because, you know, it's been a lot of questions. And I see other people going through the same thing that I'm going through. But I'm going to be the one to speak about it. Because I told y'all, I give it to y'all real and I give it to y'all raw. And this is just what it is. I'm in a bunny and all that. Right now, I'm not caring how I look. I know my lips might be ashy or anything. But I just had to get this content out for y'all. It was weighing heavy on my chest. It's not even necessarily the content for me. It was really like a TED talk for me. Because I know somebody need to hear it. Because I needed to hear it from Alyssa. I need to hear it from everybody else that I watch. Kaya channel, VIP Kaya on Instagram. I'm going to put her channel somewhere up here too. I was watching her video. And she the one who referred me to the Alyssa Howard video. And I went to watch the Alyssa Howard video. I'm like, yo, this is so real. She giving it to you real. Like, she's going through what I'm going through. And she's a bigger content creator than I. So let me put this out for everyone else who need to hear exactly what I'm talking about. So that's my TED Talk for today. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. If y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's have a chit chat in the comments, y'all. Like, let's have a conversation in the comments. If y'all want more sit down talking videos with me, just let me know, y'all. Please just let me know, because I do want to do more of these. We can have real conversations and things like that. I do want to start going live on TikTok and like having, you know, conversations with my followers and my subscribers and stuff like that. But yeah, bunny it all, I'm putting this video out. It's gonna be minimal editing because, like I said, it's real raw, uncut for the most part. But I see y'all later. I love y'all, and I'll be back with a vlog this week. Mwah.